Hello, great Biafrans. You are welcome back. All right. Tinubu on the run. American President Donald Trump is deeply concerned by the violence against Christians in Nigeria as he ordered immediate action to be taken to stop this trending evil act coming from the Nigerian terrorist group, which he said that the Nigerian government are not doing anything to stop this attack on innocent Christians in Nigeria. And he has vowed to take action very soon. This comes just few days after Bima brought attention to the high number of Christians that are being killed by the Islamic militant groups such as Boko Haram and others, and other groups like Biafrans and others. So the thing has touched Donald Trump so much, which he said that he's gonna take action. The State Department has told Newsweek that it's deeply concerned about the level of violence against Christians and members of other groups in Nigeria. It comes after American comedian Bill Maher brought attention to the high number of Christians being killed by the Islamic militant groups such as Boko Haram in parts of Nigeria. The country has generally pushed back against narratives that Christians are being systematically killed in a genocide attempt, as Maya described it, with Nigerian Ministry of Foreign Affairs says in March that the terrorism in the country is not driven by the religious bias, not targeted against any particular religious group. The Trump administration publicly concerned over violence against Christians in Nigeria underscores both the scale of the crisis and international division over how to respond. International Christian Advocacy Group Open Doors lists Nigeria as the seventh most dangerous place for Christians on its World Watch list. In the top 6 countries on the list, which is headed by North Korea, much smaller numbers of Christians are involved, and the group says that more Christians are killed for their faith in Nigeria than in the rest of the world combined. Wow. Earlier this year, Congress held a hearing in which the Committee on Foreign Affairs African Subcommittee called for Nigeria to be classed as a country of particular concern. A USA State Department designate under the International Religious Freedom Act for countries whose government engage in or tolerate particularly severe violence of religious freedom, but the list has not been updated since December 2023. The United States remains deeply concerned about the levels of violence against Christians and members of other groups in Nigeria. Members, listen to this. The United States remains deeply concerned about the levels of violence against Christians, not only Christians, and members of other groups. What are they? Who are the members? The Biafrans. The Biafrans, the Nigerian army are buying in Southeast, including threats posed by terrorist groups like Boko Haram and ISIS West Africa in the northern Nigeria. We have raised these issues with the Nigerian government at the highest level. The State Department told Newsweek, they said they have raised this issue concerning the buying of Christians and also other members. But Nigerian government, up to now, they have not done anything. So this has angered Donald Trump to react and sign executive order to take action to stop this evil trend that is taking place in Nigeria. And the Nigerian government must more effectively address the repeated attacks against vulnerable communities and ensure that its law throughout the country are consistent with its commitment to religious freedom, the spokesperson added. So now, Trump administration, they are not happy with Tinubu. They are not happy because this issue, they have raised it several times. They have called Tinubu regarding this issue, but nothing has been done. And it seems like Tinubu don't care, the Nigerian government don't care. You know, we say this in all the time. How do you expect them to care? Because they are terrorist government. Tinubu government has been designated as terrorist government. So what do you expect? Do you expect them to go and stop their brothers buying other people? No. That's why you see this kind of thing happening. And that's why Trump has weighed in into this case. Because Trump has showed, he has angered Trump a lot on what is happening. Because it seems like this thing is being done openly there, and the government that's supposed to protect its people, they are not doing anything. They are not addressing the issue. They are rather doing other things that is not necessary, but protecting the lives and properties of the citizens is not number one priority over there. They don't care. So that's why Trump now has taken it upon himself to act to make sure that this thing stop. To make sure that this evil act being carried out by the terrorist group of individuals in Nigeria being sponsored by Nigerian government will stop. Because men looking at it, this thing that is happening in Nigeria, this buying of Christians and other groups like Biafrans in Southeast is being carried out by the Nigerian army and those repentance Boko Haram today. Those people that the Nigerian government are negotiating with. A terrorist group, a terrorist person, leader that was declared wanted by the Nigerian government. Later, they are now negotiating with him. So all these things, Nigerian government think that Trump or other states or other countries are not watching, they are not listening, they are not seeing all these things. They are seeing all these things. They are taking notes of what is happening. And it seems like they have now come to terms that Tinubu's government is not doing anything to stop it, because the thing is getting worse. The thing is getting worse every day. They're buying, not only Christians, the buying of citizens in that country is too much. It's too much. It has gone out of hand. And every time this kind of thing will happen, you will see no action is being taken by the Nigerian government. How can they take action like we said? The same group, the same government that are supporting terrorism, the same government that are negotiating with terrorist leaders, terrorists, the most wanted, dangerous people on earth. You are sitting down around the table, negotiating with them, begging them for peace talk, begging them to stop attacking, instead of you going after them as government, but rather you prefer negotiating with them. So this is what the American government, Trump, is against. And that's why he said, no, I have to come in and take action. So we'll see what's going to happen in coming days, in few days. Stop here.